All right. I always love it when my first guest joins us. She's a TV star, recording artist, and a movie star. Her new movie, The Last Song, getting great reviews. It opens in theaters nationwide on Wednesday, March 31st. Please welcome Miley Cyrus. How you been?
I've been good. What about you?
I'm good. You've had a pretty good year so far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm happy.
That's right. Now, you did American Idol. Tell me about that.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
I could never be one of the contestants. I was sitting in the audience like so nervous because it was just like one judge after the other, and you get your first like little bit of criticism, then this next person, just seems mad scary.
But you got a standing ovation.
Yes, I had gotten one. I had figured I had gotten one before, and it was at the inauguration. I remember getting a standing ovation for doing the climb.
Right.
But it was just like amazing. Like everyone immediately stood up, and I was a little bit sick actually yesterday. My throat was bothering me, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's some high notes in there. Hopefully I hit it. And then when everyone was so stoked to hear the song, it was really great.
Well, here, let's show the tape from last night.
Right.
Take a look.
Oh, come on, that's not true.
No, I really think so.
By the way, do you hear that? She said you're her first standing ovation.
I think so.
I don't know if I buy that.
I feel like it's the first time I've gotten that.
Now, you were mentoring contestants on Tuesday. You like being a mentor? Is that...
I loved it. You know, some people were like, I don't know how Miley's going to do because she's 17, how much experience. But I have some experience. I've been, you know, on tour. I did like 80 dates. So it was cool because, you know, the talent is not what they're lacking. Some of it is just hard because it's just getting comfortable with the stage, and that's not something that you just learn for someone being like, all right, get comfortable. They're like, okay, well, you've had 90 shows. I've been here for like a few weeks. So it's not necessarily easy just all of a sudden to feel comfortable and know exactly who you are in music.
No, see, I think that's smart because, like you said, they have talent. They know how to sing, but maybe they don't know correct way to move or stand, and that's
yeah, and some of them would be like, all right, this is the kind of style of music I want to do. This is the genre, and I'm like, I wouldn't have gotten that necessarily by your vibe. So it's about knowing that it all kind of has to go together as one. You know, you can't do pop and then, you know, dress like a rock and roller. Just some of it just doesn't make sense. So some of it was just like, you know, choose your outfits and the way that you move and the way that you know, dance and stuff wisely to how you, you know, think you want to sing.
If you had been on that show, who would you have wanted for a mentor? What singer out there would you have wanted to mentor you if you could have?
Dolly Parton is my godmother. She would be the best mentor, I think, of anyone else.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, that's good.
She's good, and I'd want her clothes, too. She's one of those people that she's got it right. She gets the clothes. She's got it all going on. I love it. So that's who I would want to dress me. I would want to make over. I would want her to teach me how to, like, sing better. I think she has one of the best voices there is.
Oh, yeah, she really has a beautiful, beautiful voice. So do you have a favorite contestant on the show last night, or do you not like
Siobhan is, I think, my favorite because of not only her range, but she just got something so sweet about her. And then also Casey, who kind of reminds me of like a Keith Urban type thing.
Okay. Now, you mentioned Simon.
Yeah.
Could you take...
He scares me a little.
Does it scare you?
But he's the nicest guy. But I just wouldn't want to be, you know, going into like audition for him.
But see, people get into this all the time. Is it better to be brutally honest and tell someone, no, you don't have a future in this business, than let them sort of go on for years or months or whatever it might be?
Yeah, but I even said backstage to him, I thought he was wrong about a couple things. There was things that I thought, that's not necessarily fair, but I think he's just brutally honest because he does genuinely want people to succeed, and I think that they'll probably remember those harsh... I remember I had one audition a while ago before Hannah Montana or anything, and it was so brutal. They were so bad to me and were just kind of like not interested, and that's the one thing that made me want to be better. I want to demand attention mainly because I remember this one audition where no one could have cared I was in the room, and I remember that so well, and their criticism that they gave me I remember now more than anything. And And I just think that's kind of, when you get those kind of harsh words, you almost like remember that more than when people kind of try to be nice about it.
Or sometimes they give you criticism you can't do anything about.
Yeah.
Like I got a review once that said, Leno's head looks like a piece of urban folk art. Well, okay, so how do I improve my head next time I go on it? I mean,
There's some type of surgery somewhere,
what do you do
sure.
to make your head less urban folk art? There's nothing you can do. So
well, it's not stopping you, so it's fine.
That's
I like
right.
your urban folk art head.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I want to ask you about Hannah Montana. It's ending.
Yeah.
But your show is on top.
I know. We're finishing up we've got 6 more episodes to finish, but we've kind of done it in a way where it's going to go on for up until, 2011. And so the world has some more stuff to look forward to. It's not completely over yet.
Okay, so, but you taping new shows. And
yeah, right now for 6 more weeks.
That's like an NBC thing. You cancel something when it's #1. It doesn't make any sense. I'm surprised you're not here.
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know why they do that. Now, what do you do with the wig? Does that go to the Smithsonian or something?
I don't know what they're going to do with it. Hopefully I get it. I'll keep one, and the other one will go somewhere else. But I actually have, I got my producers to make a promise that they always complain about me complaining about the wig because it itches really bad. And so they promised me that on the last day, all of my 4 producers will put on my wig and walk around in heels as Hannah Montana all day to know what I've dealt with for 5 years.
Wow.
So I can't wait to see all these guys and what their wives have to think about the look. But everyone's going to be there watching them.
A lot of those guys might be doing that after the show anyway.
That's what I think. That's where they got the idea for Hannah Montana.
Yeah, that's the creepy part.
I think where it came from. I think my producer was once Hannah Montana in a past life.
Look, we'll take a break, and when we come back, I want to ask you about your dad, because your dad's on the show. We'll see if he wants it to end. More with Miley right after this. Miley Cyrus. Before the break, I asked you, how's your dad feel about the show being canceled? Because he's out of work, too.
He's happy to go back to Nashville, I think.
Oh, yeah?
He actually was very strange this morning. He's like, you know what? I just want to start growing watermelon and all kinds of stuff on the farm. I just want to, just live there forever and just grow stuff. I'm like, okay, Dad, whatever you want. That sounds like fun. I'm like, okay. He's like, no, it'll be real good. I'm going to start building you a cabin. I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah,
it's starting to freak me out.
Yeah, all right.
I'm scared of what my dad's going to look like when I go home. He's going to have like a beard down to here and he's going to look crazy. He needs my help with the maintenance.
Well, there you go. Now, I'm watching, I think, Showbiz today, one of these shows. Big headline, Miley quits Twitter. What happened? You're not Twittering anymore. What happened?
It's like just one of those things because people always complain about having no privacy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, going to the bathroom. I'm like, too much information. Right. I'm like, no one needs to put that on the internet. That's there forever. And I'm like, it just is not good. So people like, I think just share too much information.
So you're out of that.
Yeah.
You're out of the Twitter
You're
thing.
on the Twitter, though, right? Or whatever it's called.
No,
Twitter,
I'm not really. I'm on the phone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now I want to hear about this new boyfriend.
Yeah, he's cute.
Okay. All right. Now, you've been going out. Now, you met him in this movie. He's your co-star.
Yes, he plays my boyfriend in the movie, which is very convenient.
So you didn't know him before the movie?
No. I met him like 2 weeks before it started filming.
Okay.
We had a Starbucks date. That's what you do when you have to go meet the co-star that you're going to have to be kissing for months and months. So, and I was told. He opened the door and was like, hi, I'm Liam. I was like, all right, good. I like it.
Okay,
Let's go.
That's...
it looks great.
Well, let me ask you about this. So your first kiss with this guy, was it a real-life kiss, or was your first kiss in the movie kiss?
It was on the first day of filming in the movie. So it was actually, we had this scene where we frolic in the water.
You frolic?
We frolic. That was what it was called.
This is frolicking,
This is frolicking.
isn't it? Yeah. Isn't that frolicking?
That's frolicking. Yeah. So I frolicked very well, apparently, and after that, I got to keep them, which was great.
Wow.
So we got the director starts yelling, kiss her, and I'm like, okay. I like jump. I'm like, all right, I love this. I can do this for 3 more months, for sure.
But that's a great way to audition boyfriends. You bring him in for the, no, I'm sorry.
No,
They're not a good kisser.
Yeah.
Now, you guys went to Australia, and you met, he's Australian, right?
Yeah.
You met his parents.
Yes, they're here right now, too. The premiere tonight, so they're here.
Oh, okay. And how'd that go? Okay, were you nervous? Is that okay?
I don't ever get nervous, but I was actually nervous on the plane. Like, the stewardess were making fun of me because I brought like a little like vanity mirror thing. Like I was sitting there like every eyelash was so important. My bodyguard went with me, of course, so he's like looking at me like, what the heck? I was like scrubbing. I was like ready to go. I was actually nervous. So
Now,
I looked perfect.
how does his dad look? Because that's going to be him in a few years.
He looks good, and he's got a full head of hair. So that was the first thing I noticed.
Because you know, your boyfriend was checking out your mom.
Huh?
And your mom is beautiful, so that's safe.
When did you see this
Guys,
going on? Because they're both in trouble.
If you're going with a girl, you always look at the mom, because that's...
Well, my mom's hot, so I'm
Oh, your mom's very hot. Your mom's beautiful. So it seems...
Jay!
Well, she is. Were you unaware that you had a hot mom?
No, I'm very aware. Trust me.
All right.
When I was in high school in Nashville, that was kind of the talk of the school.
That you had the hot mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, remember that song, Stacy's Mom?
Yeah.
Stacy's mom, they do Miley's mom has got it going on. When she come and pick me up, and I would always be like, oh my God.
See, when I was a kid, my mom was in her 40s when I was born, so nobody came over to my house to see my mom in a bikini.
Yeah, I think that was the only reason.
See, I like the frumpy mom.
Yeah.
Hot mom is, hey, you guys, quit looking at my mom. You know.
Oh, my sister, me and my sister both were like, anytime our boyfriends would come over or whatever, they always stare at our mom.
Well, congratulations on the last song. Tell us what the film is about.
It's about love and just about second chances, which is, you know, something that I stand up for a lot, and I just think that's what the world is all about. So I think it has a great message. And my mom, her dad passed away when she was 19. It was kind of the same scenario as this story, so I just thought it really connected and was something that I could do for her. And she was the executive producer on the film as well, and it's her first big movie that she's doing, and now she has her own company. It's great. So it's really cool that you know, I could do this for her, and it was something that brought us together.
Well, set up this clip. What's the scene we're going to see? I know Greg Kinnear, he's terrific.
He plays my dad,
He plays your dad, okay. And what is the scene we're going to see? What's happening?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Clip.
Oh, okay. All right.
What'd you pick, Jay?
Let's say, well, this is the one, I think it's you just gotten your first kiss.
Oh, yes,
Ironically.
yes. You know what? They did prep me about this. You're right. It's the first kiss, yes.
First kiss, there you go. It's called Short Attention Span Theater. Let's take a look.
What just happened?
Well, your sister just got kissed.
Dad!
Well, you did. Look at her. Jonah, look at that face.
Dad!
Your sister.
Hey, let's write her a song.
No, let's not write her a song. No! Stop it.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, but...
What?
Wow.
I'm going to sleep. I hate you.
Well, it's called The Last Song. It opens next Wednesday, the third verse. Miley, always a pleasure. Be right back with Tom Pompa right after this.